Take one.
Take one. Hello, it's Aaron from
You have to talk real loud.
What?
You have to talk really loud.
Hello.
Not that loud. Just about in between.
In between?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me when to go.
Go! It's been recorded.
Alright. Hey, it's Aaron from Oblivion Haunted House. I'm going to show you how we do the sewer bricking for the cheap. So we basically...
But we can't really show them because it's already done.
Well, yeah.
But we can explain how we do it.
We can, yeah, whatever. Anyways, this is 1/4 inch plywood that we cut down into brick size.
Do you remember what size it was?
It's 2 by 8. 2 by 8.
2 by 8 pieces, and this was actually all of our scrap.
Yeah.
Right.
And then basically you just use liquid nails or what is that? Loctite.
Loctite power grab.
Power grab.
$2 a bottle.
Put a little bit of spackle around the edge.
Yeah, this you don't need a lot of. You don't need a lot of. Can you see my face in this? Yeah. You don't need a lot of power grab. I don't want it all my face. Back it up. So you don't need a lot of power grab on there. Just a really little bit, otherwise you're gonna fly through the stuff. So once you do we have any left?
No. I recommend kind of like a 2 quarter-size dots for one.
2.
Yeah.
Not 2 quarters. Like
2 quarter-sized dots.
One on each end. Just stick it on there. On the back piece of the plywood. And if Aaron moves the camera and shows, it's textured. Is this the stuff we use the spackle spray?
Yeah, it's the texturizing spackle in a can that you can get from the hardware store.
And we got ours from the Restore. They had a whole bunch of popcorn sealing spray for $1, so we bought a whole bunch of it and just lightly sprayed over this so it didn't look like plywood. Once you glue your formation on, and backing up, remember to cut half bricks. So, someone behind me? I get creeped out. So, areas where you want to wrap a corner, you gotta cut them in half. So make sure that you cut your half bricks and glue them on. And once you get that all done, to blend the edges, instead of using vacuum form. So essentially doing the vacuum form look for really cheap. We take joint compound pre-mixed in a 5-gallon bucket, and with a trowel it on, and you kind of want to texture it too. You can see it's really textured, so it doesn't look like you scraped it on there. After we did all of that, then we textured all the masonite walls with Durabond concrete plaster spray. You can use whatever plaster spray you want. And we painted the bricks. So,
Which, by the way, is a fun mess.
you didn't even spray it.
I was mixing it.
I had to spray it. I was covered. You'll be covered. So get one of those suits if you don't want to be covered in it. And what colors did you guys use on painting the bricks, Aaron? Can you describe how you painted them?
I usually like to base them all one color, like a red, like a brick red. And then I used a little bit of green, browns, oranges to kind of just dot in here. And then with the same red brush, you can just dip it, dot, same red brush, go over them all, and you'll get like a variation of color all over the place. And then if they're still too bright, you can go over with a little bit of black.
Dry brush it?
Dry brush a little bit of black.
So,
you get the texture.
but while you're getting the flashlight, also in scene lighting, you lose all of the red. So this is with the green. We just have like a LED at the end of this hallway. Like one of those Color Splash Juniors in this section of the QLED. So this all ends up looking brown anyway. But when Aaron turns on his flashlight, you can see how it really pops in this area. And this whole section, so if we can pan this whole thing, your flashlight probably won't carry as far as we need it to. But this, you get the idea. This whole arched hallway section, boom, 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 this whole thing, and all of this back here. So there's our VIP entrance. More bricks. Granted, we had all these wall panels, but to build and paint this room this season was $200. A lot of texturing is just expanding foam sprayed into a glove that we slapped on. We do have some carved foam work. What else is special in this room? Things like this. This is a plastic pirate wheel that we got at the hardware store on clearance. Some airbrushing. And we just got the new Grex airbrush, and we love it. The trigger kind. I'm not good with a regular airbrush, but that trigger thing is rocking. You can see more cracks over here. Aaron's broken walls. Do you want to explain how you did your broken walls? This one's really cool because it has a pipe, and we have a speaker, so you're gonna have to probably talk loud.
So basically, it's just 2 pieces of masonite broken up. That's sandwiched in between some foam and some expanding foam that we've carved. This is regular foam here. And
so it's a wall panel.
It's just
sheeted both sides with masonite, ripped, filled in between with foam and expanding foam. Yep. And then we carved the foam once it hardened.
It does have Durabond over the top.
And the problem that I found, we've never done this before, but if you guys look close, if you spray Durabond on expanding foam, it cracks off. And I mean, that's not gonna. We're just gonna have to paint this because this is probably at like the 7-foot level, and it's just cracked. Aaron and Kyle put pipes in here, again textured with. Is this plaster or expanding foam?
It's expanding foam.
Textured with expanding foam. This is our clever. We have a garage door right here. So we took one of these old electrical boxes to hide our button for the garage door, so we can reach in and do that. And then a great tip for everyone, if you guys use volunteer actors or builders, is Post-it notes. So when you walk around our haunt, at this stage you'll see all of these Post-it notes, and we make it a competition with our volunteers. So they complete the job, they take the Post-it, and the more Post-its they get, the more prizes they can get. T-shirts, whatever we choose to give away.
You want the...
Oh yeah, let me see how many Post-its you got.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got 5 also.
Oh, it's a tie? Are you guys back this weekend?
Sure.
Well, we will continue Post-it
Saturday and Sunday
extravaganza. We'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, I can try Friday.
I work Sunday morning, I think, till like 2:30.
We'll post it on the Facebook, and you're both at 5 Post-its.
What are you posting on Facebook?
When we're going to be working, so. Alright?
Alright.
You're going to be on the blog later. Just a warning.
Okay.
So it's really super dark in here because we covered the ceiling, you can see. But to signal our groups this year, last year we had a elevator. This year we're changing it up, so it's just a door with sort of like a squeeze maze in there. But for the front door person or actor to know when to send a group, so we're not sending them too fast, we timed out 1 minute and 30 seconds within the haunt, and then there's a switch to turn on this beacon. So the actor in that section, when the groups pass, hit the switch for the beacon. It signals. Oh, there it goes. So that signals to send the group in, and it builds anticipation with each group too, because they're waiting for that beacon to go on, and their adrenaline is pumping. Hey, look. Here's more.